Hello, everybody, and welcome to a frenzy edition of the IWC Radio podcast. I'm Spoot, along with Chucks and Will, and me hitting a bunch of buttons at the same time there. How you guys doing?
It's fine. You've got to hit all of the buttons all at once. We've got no time to hit them when they need to be hit. Just do them all now. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
There you go.
Let's just
Perfect.
get to it.
Perfect.
Rustle some papers.
Yes.
No time.
Yes. You got it. See? Here, I'll do the same here real fast. See, there we go. And yeah, okay. Hey, perfect. All right. Ta-da.
Can't even join in this week, but
There's the predictions. Hold on. There we go.
I think we need to very quickly to say that football is shit or something like that, right? That no one's happy with any of the results of football lately.
I'm quite happy actually.
Oh, you're all right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. With that all out of the way.
We've got a little bit of time, but we're not too rushed. We're okay. We can get. There's
It's
only
a very
5
short
matches,
time.
so we're okay. Has anyone seen any of the shows this week? I'm guessing not.
I saw AEW. That's about it. I saw something related to SmackDown that we kind of could mention offhand, and it also kind of pissed off Tony Khan.
Okay, well maybe kill the background music then if we're not doing this just yet.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Apparently we're doing a recap. What happened? Yeah, I've only seen Dynamite. So what has happened that's noteworthy and might help out with the predictions?
In terms of noteworthiness, probably not a great deal, but it was more. What's the other word? What's
the other word that's not noteworthy?
I suppose it was noteworthy in a sense. It wasn't really affecting the story too much, but it was still noteworthy in the fact that it happened. If that makes sense.
I guess, kinda. I'm gonna need more details.
Well, basically, there was not much on Raw that I can remember anyway.
That sounds like Raw.
Yeah, jumping to SmackDown. Seems we are a little bit touched for time. Yeah, it was actually in the arena that the Chamber's in tonight. It was in the same place in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a Sami Zayn comes home segment. Because obviously it is, as if anyone isn't aware, Montreal is his hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really, really, really good. They had him come out to his old music, which I thought was a nice little touch, and obviously everyone in Montreal was singing along with it. And he was just stood in the ring for a good 5, 6, 7 minutes or so, just while everyone cheered for him and sang his music, and it didn't really do a lot, to be honest. And then I've read since he said something in French, which apparently he swore at Roman Reigns. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't that. I mean, it sounds you describe it like that. It sounds like not a lot happened, but if you watch it, it was really good. I've not seen anyone say it wasn't. Probably the best segment on SmackDown for a good few years, really.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was just that simple, really. It was. I mean, they didn't have any commentators speaking over it. Anything happened. They just let everything happen for the last sort of 15 minutes.
Sounds kind of like that time that Hogan did that.
Yeah,
or
a little
the
bit.
opposite of when Roman Reigns was booed after beating Undertaker.
Yeah. Yeah. But I imagine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're giving them the music last night as a bit of a homecoming thing, like it was. So maybe he'll go back to his other music tonight. But I imagine if he uses that same music tonight, it'll probably be something similar.
Maybe, because if
in
that's
the same
not
place.
his babyface music or something, they want to,
Well, he did an
Might make
interview with
sense.
what's the guy? Ariel Helwani.
That was the story I was gonna mention here.
Yeah, well, he was on SmackDown as well. Actually, that was another story. But yeah, he did an interview with him last week, and the music was brought up, and he basically said that he didn't think it was right to be using it anymore. He didn't really think it was appropriate and stuff. But then again, he also said if the time, if the occasion did, come up where it was right for him to use it, then he would. Or
Did he say why he thinks it's not appropriate? That seems.
I think he did, but I can't remember what he said. To be totally honest with you. But yeah, he was kind of against the idea of using it. But I'm guessing someone
Weird.
changed his mind. But yeah, it was just even whatever happens tonight, if you get 10 minutes to check that out, it was really good.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll have to check that out.
One of the highlights of the whole thing was quite a loud "fuck you Roman" chant. To which I think Fox tried to sort of muffle and cut away from.
Yeah.
BT didn't, which is quite good. Don't know if they have separate feeds or something, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you BT Sport have actually put it on their own channel, uncensored.
Shout out to them.
WWE WWE have cut that chant out for obvious reasons.
Can't imagine why.
But yeah, so one thing to come out of it, I mean, I'm probably a bit of a mark when I say this, but after watching what happened last night, and there was actually going back to Raw, there was a little cool segment with Cody, Sami Zayn, the segment with Cody. This probably brings us on to the predictions quite nicely. I'm kind of thinking he might do it.
You gonna
No,
do it? He's gonna
really?
do it? We're gonna do it?
He's gonna do it. Everything that they've done a really good job of making you think that it is possible, I think.
Well, we know that any man with two hands has a
fighting chance, that's right.
I did see the segment with Cody and Paul Heyman. I don't know if that was SmackDown or if it was the Raw show.
That was last week, actually.
Oh, maybe last week.
We didn't do one last week, did we? No.
No, we missed that one. That was Smoot's birthday, which we need to mention that.
Happy birthday, Smoot.
Thank you.
Happy birthday on Super Bowl day.
Yeah.
Did the Super Bowl go your way? Were you an Eagles or
I was a Chiefs guy.
Oh, okay, so it all worked out in the end. They left it late.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know what you were talking about in that, and the fact that they kept showing the pictures of, I think his name's Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
They kept showing pictures of him wearing the WWE title on Raw. And then several times on SmackDown as well, because
Do you think if the Jaguars had won the Super Bowl, would they have still sent the belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny. Yeah.
They have to.
They have to do it. So yeah, Cody did the segment with Paul Heyman, and after that, I don't think there's any way they're gonna switch plans.
No,
you go into what, Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn? That there's nothing there.
No.
Unless you do, unless he wins it for a day and loses it back again on 2 days, I guess. He loses it on Raw or something, or whenever.
Yeah, I mean,
which is always possible.
If I'm being sensible, then I can't see it happening. But just, especially after the Monday and especially last night, you're just thinking, maybe.
It does sound like they've done a hell of a job building him.
I mean, I suppose that's what it's all about, isn't it? What it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to know what's going to happen, are we? So,
No. But looking back on it, we should see. It should all make sense when we get there.
Yeah.
Because that's the Vince Russo thing. They'll never see it coming. Well, that's why we'll do just the opposite of what makes sense.
I did see one good possible scenario, but I think this is way off. But we go back to a certain Rock again. He's going to show up at the Rumble. The scenario is maybe he shows up tonight, costs Roman the title, and that sets up the
Yeah.
Mania match. But then again, aside from all that, I don't think it's going to happen anyway because I think the XFL launched today, and I think he's there, wherever that may be.
Oh, it's actually a game tonight.
I think it was today, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not sure where it was. I don't think it's in Montreal. So yeah, I can't see that happening.
February
So.
18th, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm missing loads out. I know I am, but that was pretty much the headline of what happened on WWE TV this week.
Just to kind of touch on what you said about SmackDown and Ariel Helwani.
Yeah,
He did an on-screen cameo here. I retweeted this guy's tweet here saying this guy is the person who said he's responsible journalist who took the sexual assault allegations against Vince very seriously when interviewing WWE executives. Total phony mark on their payroll.
didn't I seen Tony Khan have a little go
Yep.
at him as well?
Yep. It just basically said
You're
you're
a
a fraud. Ariel Helwani, you're as legitimate of a reporter as Tony Schiavone.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Is Tony done?
How is Tony not a legitimate reporter?
And I also like they tagged AEW Rampage there with the hashtag. This was way after Rampage was off the air.
He usually goes full on, like, make sure to tune in to Rampage every Friday night. Does the whole...
Oh, here we go. Here, I didn't see this part right here. He said, "Thanks for watching, old friend. Can't wait for our next chat. Also, don't listen to the snowman, Shivani. You're a legend in my books." And he says, "Good luck with the unbiased journalism." Wow. Sheesh.
And
That's
this other
crazy.
guy throws Denise Salcedo under the bus.
I don't know why, but yeah. Some
Jesus,
fried
bitch.
mead, yeah. Opus in your cornflakes. That's funny. Tony Khan addresses his enemies. That's pretty good.
He's having another announcement on this week, isn't he? I've seen that.
That was he.
Yeah, I've seen Twitter. Go to AW's Twitter page. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bit of
AEW's,
live production here.
yeah, AEW's Twitter page. Okay.
I think it was on there. Anyway. I think it will be on there.
Let's
Is
see.
that why it's AEW on TV?
Huh. There's that one, and I think there's All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah,
Is it this one?
It's not just at AEW. I think
Let's
maybe
see.
on there.
This one.
Might have to.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I might have to find it if it's not here. I think it will be.
Dark Elevation. Jade Cargill.
Mark Henry.
Works.
No.
Keep going. Keep going.
No.
Adam Page.
Tony Nese.
Maybe it's not.
Well, this is all from 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
This Wednesday, Christian Cage about his return now. So there's journalism.
Yeah.
That's legitimate journalism.
Yeah. What the
Tony
hell?
Schiavone.
RJ City's segment there. Was this on Dynamite? Saraya versus Sky Blue? Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I'm going to have to find it, aren't I? Bear with me.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to pull this one. I feel.
Yeah.
Well, you do that.
Yeah.
I will. I can reveal that the Arlington Renegades beat the Vegas Vipers 22-20 in front of 12,000 rabid XFL fans.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Arlington, the team to beat right now.
For now.
For now. Who knows when the Houston Roughnecks are going to kick off soon.
Doing a quick reply to myself in Discord. One sec. There we go.
Found the screenshot coming from Dynamite itself, actually. But maybe from Rampage. Probably from Rampage, wouldn't it? Sorry, 1 second.
Take your time. Take your time. Real fast. Should we kind of quickly do the best of worst of, by any chance?
Oh man, I've got nothing on
I've got nothing for worst of. But,
You
yeah.
got nothing for worst of? Okay.
What have you got?
I do have a couple. I don't know if you saw it from Dynamite this past week, and I'm kind of scrambling to find it right now because of how Twitter works, but I'm glad I have my Twitter app back and working again somewhat for the time being, because Twitter's been dicking with the API, and because of that, they ended up messing up one of my third-party resources here, which is probably going to re-break once they go through with whatever it is they're going through. But
there's quite a few third-party apps that have basically said we're not working with Twitter anymore after this week.
Yeah.
Not great.
But I do have one. Oh, here, let me make sure this is right. No, not that one. Not that one. It's this one, right? There we go. I don't know if you saw, but this is an automatic thumbs up for me. If you've been listening to the recent episodes of our show here, you know how critical I am about the announce table monitors and them being,
I do.
misleveled
we know you.
and unbalanced.
What have you seen
This week?
What's the latest?
They fixed it. They fucking fixed
Someone's got a spirit level.
They fucking fixed it. Look at this.
Ah, look at that.
It is perfect. You can't tell. You can kind of sort of see it here, but yeah. They actually. There we go. Yeah, they actually fixed it. I didn't get the other one in frame, but yeah, that one's there. And then you can just, if I can zoom in. Okay, well, actually, it won't let me zoom in. Hold on. I'll do it guerrilla style here. It's a nice shot of Taz, handsome
Taz
devil.
face.
Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Look at that.
There it is. Level.
And it looks like they have like a socket here. Like they have an additional frame to kind of get all the monitors in place.
That's why I thought it looks almost like there's something else on top going right across the.
Because like here.
Across the top of all three.
This was the week prior. It even got worse because.
Is that a wire?
Yeah, the wires were coming down from below.
Oh,
yeah.
God. That's bush league.
That is bush league.
That is.
Yeah. And then now all of a sudden there's like nice little frame to get everything in place. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
They've also joined up whatever the images are on all three screens. That actually wraps around. You see the red stripe that goes right across all three.
You're right. Yeah.
That was missing. They had like a separate.
They listened to the show. They listened to the show.
Tony Khan is clearly a fan.
Tony Khan, low-key fan of the show.
There is one issue though, that they're still advertising the show that I'm watching.
Baby steps, Will. Baby steps, okay? One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
I think I found the post I'm talking about. It's on the Twitter actually. Sorry, on the Facebook.
On the Facebook.
On the official Facebook. Don't know if that link will work. Being Facebook, it probably won't. Facebook's a lot of garbage.
Let me see here.
Oh yeah, I just like the simplicity of the graphic.
Let's take a look here. Hold on. Oh, Tony Khan has an important announcement. There's one on Instagram I can pull out because it's a little bit less. It's not going to show my deets like Facebook would. But yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, ta-da! I set this up on the stream.
Yeah.
Tony Khan has an important announcement. It even looks official because it has like a minor 3D bevel to it.
It does, yeah.
So, what do you think it will be?
He's bought WWE.
There was a story about that. About Vince was looking for about a $9 billion selling price.
9 billion. But didn't it's valued at 6.5? I think you see it. So it's he's just being greedy, really. It's just typical Vince, really. But what else do we think it's gonna be?
I don't know. Maybe sign somebody. Maybe he's landed Jay White. I don't know. It could be anything. It could just be him dogging Ariel Helwani for like a good 20 minutes. Oops, sorry, wrong one here. There we go.
On the Facebook page, someone has put, I've seen this one before, and then put a screenshot of Dixie Carter tweeting. I'm making a major announcement on Impact tomorrow.
Yeah, it does have that similar vibe, doesn't it? The thumbs down. I don't know if you saw the main event, but it was the three-way women's main event, which that one was, I mean, that alone had potential, but the actual payoff was pretty lousy. But the one shot here with Toni Storm in the corner, trying to go for the running a hip attack. Saraya interfered with the green spray paint can, tried to paint an L on her on Tony's posterior here, and it just looked awful. It looked like she was prepping her for a fart attack, or rather, Tony was farting on Saraya.
Yeah.
So, and I even said this is an early front runner for thumbs down of the week right here.
Nothing beat it.
Yeah.
I want to jump in on that. I was going to do this. I'm going to want to do the women's storyline in general.
That's fine.
Like, we've got the homegrown and the outsiders. I don't know if they're trying to do the NWO again. I don't really know why Ruby Riot's in the middle. She's definitely not homegrown.
Yeah.
Ruby Riot, I'm sure she was friends with Willow Nightingale recently, and where's that gone? Willow was kind of over a little bit. She was getting there. But now you mention it, this spot in particular, she spray painted the L on Tony's ass.
Yeah.
So even if that did work and it transferred onto Britt's face, it would have been a J.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thinking.
She even spray painted it as the L on the posterior.
Yeah. She painted an L on and this whole thing that they're doing, they're spraying L's on like their enemies, on their victims. They beat someone up, spray an L on them, like the NWO.
Or DX.
She's spraying the L on Tony.
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be like the insult?
Yeah.
But you're doing it, and you've just ruined your gear.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
See, if it was like NWO and did the lowercase n, it would be fine because it's all symmetrical lettering.
Well, and then it would just say "own" on.
Oh yeah, actually, in that case, yeah.
You've been owned.
That actually would be funny, but this whole thing's been terrible. So yeah, I'm guessing your thumbs down is just basically the women's story of
this whole story. I think everyone involved is worse off having been involved in it. Saraya, she was a big deal when she came back. Already, she's gone heel. This is like WWE booking. You got someone coming back after, is it 5 years of a career-ending injury, and within like 2 months or whatever it's been, she's a heel. This is stupid.
Yeah.
And also making it about like a WWE versus AEW thing, that sucks as well.
Gotcha.
My thumbs up of the week. I'm guessing you haven't seen, and I would recommend seeing it. It's one of the funnier things I've seen in wrestling for a while. Is in the middle of this week's Being the Elite, which I don't usually watch. For some reason, it just came up on my recommended YouTube feed, and why not? Let's do that. There's a little segment where the Dark Order tried to recruit Wardlow.
Oh God!
And Wardlow keeps accidentally making Batista references, and it's much funnier than it sounds. Like they say, "How about you join the Dark Order?" And he goes, "Ah, guys, I have to. Yeah, I'm flattered and everything, but I walk alone. And they're gonna, what, like Batista? And he's like, who? Well, Dave Batista from Cabin in the Woods. No, I went to see Cabin in the Woods. I was gonna give it a thumbs up, but I then might give it a thumbs down. And he does the thing like, that's like Batista, man. What are you doing? Batista. Can be a bit of an animal sometimes. It's worth watching. It's very amusing.
That's your thumbs up?
That's my thumbs up. Wardlow on
Gotcha.
being the elite.
Gotcha.
Accidentally making Batista references.
Will.
Thumbs up is going to be the Sami Zayn bit from SmackDown. Hands down, that was the best thing that's happened this weekend. Thumbs down, I can't really think of anything right now. I'm sure there's something I'm not thinking about, but...
That's the other one.
There you go.
I
Just gave you one.
Did the thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, he did that, yeah, I saw that.
Stokely Hathaway's like, what did I tell you about doing this?
Yeah.
It's not really a thumbs down or a thumbs up, but an honourable mention for Seth Rollins' shoes this week.
Seth Rollins' shoes?
What was wrong with Seth Rollins' shoes?
Well, actually they're more like boots, but same thing. I'm just gonna put a picture in the chat. Right, if you can do what you need to do.
Seth Rollins rocks Mischief's big red boots craze. Oh my god.
Oh, those big. But yeah, what is this? This thing. I've seen a video of someone who can't get those boots off. That's what the boots were stuck on.
Yeah, he was on Miz TV, and as soon as he came out of the victim, he was like, "What the hell are they?"
That's hysterical. Here, let me cut this to the Chrome. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice still, by the way. That's so cartoony looking.
Isn't it?
Big red boots. And of course, there's the link to the Monday Night Raw segment, and then Diplo pulled up to Madison Square Garden Monday night and was seen wearing the boots courtside while he took in the Nets-Knicks games in a battle for New York.
When he's just sitting in the seat on Raw, it makes me laugh just sitting there like anything normal.
Wayne, Janelle Monáe, and a bunch of other celebs and athletes who wore the big red boots. So I guess this is like a charity thing, right? The big red boots released wide on February 16th, and while Mischief is only charging $350, the BRBs are already selling for $1,200 on the secondary market.
$350?
Yeah, weird. So I guess this isn't. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe it's not for charity. Maybe I missaw something or misread something.
I don't think it is. I think it's just a viral thing, isn't it?
Maybe.
Fashion statement.
Yeah, wow.
Who is Mischief?
I don't know. And why can't they afford vowels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
It's like Life Water. Like, I don't know if you saw that. There's like, Life Water. It's like, yeah.
Life Water.
Premium bottled water, but you can't afford vowels in your product.
Yeah.
They can only afford one E.
What that looks like is, I don't know if you have the same thing over in the US, but it seems like there's been some kind of law passed where vegan products can't call themselves the thing that they're imitating. So you can't have oat milk anymore. It's just oat drink, or like, you know, it's but sometimes it'll be like oat MLK, not Martin Luther King, but like, it would be like or chicken with like no E, or you know, it's just like that kind of thing. Get around it. Like,
I think we
calling it something a little bit off.
I think we can. Yeah, there's like Oatly, Planet
Yeah,
Oat.
we have Oatly, but
Planet Oat milk. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it does actually say oat milk. It says oat drink.
I've never tried any of these
Chobani
milk
oat.
alternatives. Have you tried any of these?
They all taste a little bit watery.
Do they?
Yeah.
As Liver King once said, how do you milk an oat?
Well, golly.
Don't really take my cues from Liver King.
Yeah,
Probably
right?
should, he looks great.
That's because he's on the roids.
He is, I mean, clearly. I don't know why this was ever in doubt. Yeah. Alright, we're at 12:35, so...
Okay.
Unless you've got the video of Isaiah Cassidy doing the thing again.
I can pull it real quick. I'll try to get it.
Almost worth it. All right. Well, if you were, let's fill a bit of time getting.
You
this
got
done.
it. There you go. That's the best of worst stuff. So into the prediction game then, right?
Straight into the predictions. Let's knock this out. It's only 5 matches. It shouldn't take long.
Gotcha.
So we've got 2 title matches, 2 chambers, and then a couple of extras here. Let's start off with mixed tag. They've dragged Beth Phoenix out of retirement again. We've got Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, not Dominic Mysterio. That's interesting. Why not Dominic Mysterio?
I think they're saving him for the eventual match he has with Rhea Mania.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they didn't want to beat him in this one. Finn can take the fall, but not so much Dominic. That is why I'm going with Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Okay. Let's see. That's number 3 here. One sec. Hold on.
There they are.
Edge and Beth. Yeah, it seemed like they were trying to hint at something at the Royal Rumble here, at least with Beth and Rhea. So I guess they're finally getting around to picking this up from that. This is their first match since Edge's return.
Yeah.
And Finn kind of
counting the Rumble.
And Finn kind of ran away from Edge as well at the Rumble, all cartoony like. I kind of want to go the opposite way. I kind of want to go Finn Balor and Rhea, believe it or not.
Day.
I think Dominic is going to help out his mom. So I'm going to go.
Right.
I'm going to go with that, Finn and Rhea. And this is how I blow a fucking 1-point deficit here. Hold on a sec here. I've got the video. I'm just waiting for the moment. Hold on. Will, who do you have?
I'm gonna go Edge and
Beth.
Or as they refer to themselves, the Great Couple.
Okay. The Great Couple? Are they really billing themselves that?
Oh,
The Grit Couple.
Oh, the Grit Couple.
Grit.
Yeah, because Edge had Grit like 3 years ago, and that was his thing for a little while until he got injured or something.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I got the moment. I can't.
Oh, okay,
I can't play the video, but we can play the audio here. So.
Yeah. What that lady said? Yes. Yes. For Zay. Yeah, I had them all. I had them all doing. Yo, what I tell you about that? Guys, hang on one second.
What did I tell you about that noise? That's his thing now, I guess.
He just moans in people's ears.
It's right in the ear.
What the fuck?
So yeah, I guess the Grit Couple. I was thinking about this. So Beth has a surname.
Yeah.
It's Phoenix. Edge doesn't have a surname.
Right.
So did he take her? Is he now Edge Phoenix? Because he's Christian's brother, is he Edge Cage? I think he's got to be Edge age, right?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Wow.
They're not biological brothers, though.
What?
No.
Yeah, they are. They have the same grandmother. She was called Grandma Edna, I think.
All right.
I'm gonna have to dig up that segment. It's shortly after the Edge's King of the Ring win. During Christian's jealousy.
Billy Bitch Kicks. That's the only thing I remember.
Yeah, that was the thing for a little while.
It was.
Wasn't all great in the Attitude Era. BL, we've got some BLs over here. We got two of them, in fact. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar going at it again. This is number 3, I think, is it?
Number 3, yeah.
The rubber match.
The rubber match. One apiece. Lashley Lesnar. This time it's.
I also saw us.
personal.
I also saw this on WWE's Instagram. Let's see if I can pull this up here real fast. I thought this was kind of funny. Here, I think it's a reel. As if it'll ever load. There we go. It was a thing on Raw where Lesnar's walking by a fan, a young fan in the crowd, and yeah, here it is. There you go. Brock Lesnar gifts a hat to a young fan. Look at this. He puts it on him. And here's the best part. Yoink! Brock takes a hat from a young fan. Can't show you it.
That's great. He just puts it right over the kid's head.
He likes it. Give me my hat!
There is a bit of BL news coming from SmackDown last night, actually. This will affect your decision on it.
Oh.
Well, it started off with the Hit Row in the ring doing the thing. That rhymes. And then Bray Wyatt appeared out of nowhere, and Uncle Howdy was with him. And they basically took out Hit Row, and then Wyatt got on the mic and said, whoever wins out of Lashley and Lesnar, they should run.
Ooh.
And then it did the Wyatt thing, and he went off. So
He wants the winner.
he wants the winner.
Interesting.
I think it's gonna be. This is my pick as well. I think it's Lashley.
Huh. Okay.
I'm hoping it's Lashley because I'm hoping they're gonna do Lesnar Gunter.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I had expected. Would they do Lesnar Wyatt? Haven't done that before, have they? So.
Never done before. Probably won't be done again.
Just an update as well. Lashley did actually respond to him on Twitter. Lesnar didn't. Lesnar doesn't use Twitter much, does he?
He doesn't seem like the type.
Let's see here.
Once I put Brock to bed tomorrow, you'll get your wish creep.
I'm gonna pause this. There we go. Huh.
Yes.
So he wants the winner to. Okay. Well, that's supposed to be Uncle Howdy right there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That looks like that's a terrible mask.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know, that's why they don't really show you much of him. It's a terrible match.
It looks much better when they do lots of kind of weird effects over it.
Yeah.
Did you notice in the WWE tweet there, they've got @Fight Bobby, but hashtags for Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt because they don't have Twitters.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Wyatt
Wyndham.
Actually, Wyatt does, doesn't he?
Wyndham 6,
Wyndham
right?
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it Wyatt 6 now?
That's
No,
the
name is
title,
Wyatt
yeah.
6, Wyndham 6.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. They didn't even bother to. Yeah. All right. Well, interesting.
That's made things a little interesting. Could Imperium cost Lesnar the match somehow?
Could Lesnar go for the IC title?
He's never won it before.
Maybe that's what he. I was gonna say maybe that's why. Maybe he says I've never won that before. I've done everything else. That was Sheamus's story when a few months ago. He'd never won it before.
Yeah.
I'll go Big Bob Lash.
Definitely makes things interesting.
Big Bob Lash.
As soon as I can type it correctly. There we go.
Yeah.
Who you got?
I'm gonna stick with Lesnar.
It's an interesting pick.
I'm not that confident anymore, though. Thanks to Wyatt's involvement.
Would they really do?
Anyway. Would
they really do Brock Lesnar versus Wyatt at WrestleMania?
Is he definitely getting the winner? Could there be some shenanigans? Yeah, that's just some water involvement. Maybe that's what happens. What the hell? I don't know. Let's go with Lesnar. Just
okay.
Because why not? The first Elimination Chamber is for the #1 contendership for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. So in there we have Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, Carmella, Nikki Cross, and this new and improved Asuka, who I feel like she has to win. Raw champion is still Bianca, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Asuka, Liv, Nikki, and this is for the yeah. Okay, so this is for the match at WrestleMania. I'll defer to Chuck's because he's in the lead.
Yeah, I just predicted Brock Lesnar. Don't rely on me.
Brock Lesnar in a wig just shows up like Santino.
I'm gonna go Carmella.
Whoa!
Hella.
Bella's money.
Well,
she's been off TV for months. And they brought her back in the last couple of weeks, and I'm thinking there's a reason they've done that. Why now?
Didn't they also do that with Asuka though?
They did, but
and she's got new face paint.
She has.
Natty would make sense because they're in Canada.
That's true.
Yeah. But then the match isn't in Canada, is it? So.
But Natty versus Bianca doesn't make much sense at Mania.
Natalya finally gets a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He'll get cut for time again, even though it's 2 nights.
Wait, who are you picking, Chucks?
Asuka.
Going for Asuka. That seems like the most logical pick here. I feel is Asuka. I mean, they could go with Liv Morgan again, but Liv versus Bianca, she doesn't stand a shot, you know. Nikki, now that she's going back to her crazy phase, maybe like a long shot. Raquel doesn't have anything going other than the fact that she, has a big back or whatever.
That's pretty much exactly what Natalya said on SmackDown last night, I think.
Oh, was it? Huh. Yeah, I think Asuka's a safe pick, or Carmella for that matter.
Okay, you're just copying us. What are you gonna... You're going with Asuka.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that's the right move. That's right. The other Elimination Chamber match is for the US Championship, currently held by Austin Theory. He's being challenged by Montez Ford as a single. That's an interesting one. They've been kind of subtly teasing the singles push for him for quite a while.
They weren't even subtly doing it on Raw last week. They were basically saying how he's got a bright future ahead of him. And I thought I was sorry for the other guy. I thought, you know.
He's pretty good too. Dawkins is good. So Montez Ford, Damian Priest, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano, and Seth Big Freaking Boots Rollins. Are they going to switch it now so close to Mania? Is Montez Ford going to get a big push now?
No, I don't
they
think
do like
I'm
Damian Priest.
Sorry, I'm going with Theory. My theory is Theory.
You're sticking with Theory.
But apparently, looking ahead, is it's going to be him and Cena at Mania.
Is that still the plan?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
There's still one taped promo in the can from back in December, where they had like they filmed a backstage segment between those two. So, they might be planting the seeds for that. And if it's Theory versus Cena, the title doesn't need to be there. In my opinion.
Well, he's been saying every time he comes on in the promo and stuff. Now he says the champ is here a lot.
Yeah.
So I think there's a reason he's saying that. Obviously.
Yeah. I'm going with Theory to retain too, just because of the Cena rumor. And then Cena can bring back the US spinner belt. 20 years.
I've got that in a cupboard. If he does come back, maybe it'll be worth something.
It's got a different logo on it now.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Vintage one.
I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can see it. It's not a ridiculous decision.
What's Rollins gonna do this year at WrestleMania?
Defend the US title.
Against who?
The Miz.
Actually, not unlikely. That is the kind of thing they might do.
It's interesting, actually. Mrs. Rollins is kind of playing the part that he played last year. She lost the match on Raw to be included in the chamber. So right now she hasn't got a match at Mania. So yeah, she's kind of doing the same thing that he did.
Well, then he should tell her. Vince told me all I had to do was ask, and he would book her. Go to Vince's office, say, "Hey, what's going on? What am I doing at WrestleMania?" And he'll go, "Oh God, I don't know, Natalia." Done. Look.
Would it not be Triple H's office now?
Well, I don't know. How much is Vince taken over?
That is the question, isn't it?
So it looks like Smoot is already writing out his prediction.
Yeah. A head start there.
Ooh, what is that? The bloodline testing arm
cocking, raw dogging, Hyundai driving, big dog leaky in, wise man having Roman Reigns.
Bastard.
A bastard. There you go.
Well, from that, I take it you are predicting Reigns to retains against Sami Zayn's for the whatever these 2 titles belts that he's holding these days.
Yeah.
Seems like that's what they've got to do. It would be nice to see Sami Zayn do it. I think everyone wants to see it, but it would mess up all of the plans.
Or would it?
Or would it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Who wants to see Cody versus Sammy at WrestleMania? Come on.
Pretty much no one, as far as I can tell.
Canada buried. Wow.
Well, Canada would want to see Sammy against anyone, I guess.
That's true.
Maybe they do Sammy and Kevin Owens again.
There's good frames for everybody.
Yeah. Reigns definitely.
No.
Oh!
Oh!
I can't win anyway, so I might as well.
You can't win anyway. Yeah, you could. You're not that far behind.
Well, it's unlikely, isn't it? You know?
I don't know. There's a lot of WrestleMania.
That's true.
All you have to do is
Go on,
pick the opposite of us and get very lucky.
Don't go off the rails now.
Now? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sammy. Just...
Whoa! He's done it.
Say Sammy because he's French.
Watch Sammy get the win, but via disqualification or something crazy like
That's
that.
exactly what I was thinking. Like maybe this is the time to.
That could happen, yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of set up for if it's not, maybe not The Brock, but maybe Kevin Owens gets involved.
Yeah.
He's been quiet since everything went down with the Rumble. And obviously, given where they are, you know, it would be.
I have Reigns penciled in for Beans at the moment because I know he's probably gonna pick him, but. Here, but yeah, that seems to be the card, and we did it with 3 minutes to spare before the actual show starts here. How about that? So there you go.
Just noticed as well, I've got the pre-show on here.
Yeah.
Kickoff show, as they call it these days. And they're kind of stealing our idea with the predictions.
Oh, are they? Hold on.
Kind of. No, they're basically putting there we go. Putting names in boxes on graphics on screen.
What in the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. Hold on, let me see.
No, it's not identical.
Sony's not the only can that watches our show.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Someone's watching us.
Hold on.
Oh, you won't see it now, they've stopped doing it, but you look at the screen.
No, I'm okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Hold on. I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
Okay.
What is this? Who's doing what? Am I gonna get mad? Am I gonna get mad? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see.
Not quite the show. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, that's more like NFL territory and things like that. That's not.
I don't watch anything.
I don't know, that's pretty close to what we do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's okay. I'm not okay. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them for that.
We didn't invent predictions.
That's right.
No,
That's
we
right.
didn't.
Wait,
He's
Rosenberg.
picking Montez
Maybe
Ford.
depends.
Come on.
What a jabroni. He's a bigger jabroni than Ariel Helwani.
Yeah, I don't like him.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll be back next week with the results. Hopefully with Beans here. We're going to send them the predictions over to him, and hopefully he'll tell us what he thinks will be the winners and losers, I guess.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Before we go.
Oh, yep. Quickly.
You'll never guess who's just popped up on the kickoff show.
Is it Ariel?
I see Wade Barrett.
No, don't tell me it's Ariel Helwani.
Yes.
No, what a fucking jabroni. What an absolute fucking jabroni. Oh my god, yeah, there he is. There he is. Look at this goofball. Look at this fucking goof. I'm not gonna show the chat, but look at this fucking goof right here. Hey guys, look at me. I'm an unbiased journalist. I'm Ariel Helwani. Let's get out of here. Be back next week, hopefully with Beans and the results of Elimination Chamber. Enjoy the show, everybody. Take care. Good night.